Welcome to the YouTube channel, The Right Place. If you're a lover of small gardens and creative outdoor spaces, you're absolutely in the right spot. Today, we're diving into unique and eco-friendly, creative small fence ideas using recycled materials for tiny gardens, art, and outdoor spaces. Whether you're working with a tiny patio, balcony, or garden corner, these inventive solutions will help you define your space with style and a light footprint. We're focusing on creativity, sustainability, and functionality. This video will explore 16 stunning concepts that reuse old materials in unexpected and eye-catching ways. Whether you're upcycling scrap wood, pallets, or window frames, these ideas will help transform your garden without breaking the bank. Let's spark your imagination and help you create a space that's both green and gorgeous. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join our community for more inspiring, space-saving outdoor ideas every day. One, reclaimed wooden pallets, rustic and practical charm. Reclaimed wooden pallets are an absolute classic when it comes to small garden fencing. Their naturally rustic look adds character, while their sturdy design makes them perfect for sectioning off areas in a compact space. You can paint them to match your outdoor theme or leave them natural for that weathered farmhouse vibe. The best part, they're easy to cut, shape, and mount vertically or horizontally, depending on your layout. 'Don't underestimate the design flexibility of pallet fences. Stack them for privacy, or use single boards spaced apart to create an airy, open design. Add hooks or mini planters to the slats for even more garden functionality. Reclaimed pallets are not just fences, they're vertical gardens, art walls, and dividers all in one. This makes them the ultimate multitasker for small outdoor areas. 2. Old window frames, vintage with a view. Old window frames can become whimsical small fences that bring both nostalgia and beauty to your garden. They work especially well when arranged in a row along a low border or garden edge. Their glass panes, or even empty slots, create a peekaboo effect, adding charm and depth to tiny spaces. They're perfect for defining a garden section while still allowing light and sight lines to flow through. 'You can repaint them in bright pastels or distressed whites for a shabby chic effect. If the glass is intact, consider frosting or painting designs on it for added personality. These frames can also be hinged together accordion style, allowing you to fold and move your fence as needed. It's a portable, artful solution with plenty of creative room to play. 3. Shutter panels, flexible and fun. Old shutter panels are lightweight, charming, and endlessly versatile. They can be easily hinged together to create accordion-style fences that fold out when needed and tuck away when not. This makes them a smart pick for renters or for those who love to rearrange their garden layout often. Choose louvered shutters for that classic cottage look that adds both style and airflow. 'Painting shutters in vibrant colors or pastels gives your outdoor space a cheerful pop. Line a few along a narrow path or use them to frame a cozy nook. Their height makes them ideal for hanging decorative lights or even small hanging planters. With shutter fencing, your garden boundaries don't just separate space, they enhance and decorate it beautifully. 4. Repurposed doors, privacy with personality. Repurposed doors can act as bold and dramatic small garden fences. Whether solid wood, paneled, or glass paned, they bring a sense of structure and privacy without requiring new materials. Doors are tall enough to give separation in tiny yards while still allowing room for style, especially if they're painted or distressed for an aged effect. 'Hinge several doors together to create a foldable wall or mount them on simple wooden posts. You can even add climbing vines or hooks for hanging tools and decorations. If you're short on garden space but want high-impact design, old doors give you a vertical element that defines space without feeling boxed in. 5. Crate pieces and fruit boxes, layered and low-key. Wooden crates and fruit boxes can be dismantled or stacked to form clever fencing in tiny gardens. Their uniform shapes allow for easy stacking and connecting, especially when creating low borders or planter-integrated fences. You can leave them raw for a rustic farm stand feel, or sand and stain them for a polished look that still feels organic. They also serve double duty as storage or planting units. Tuck herbs, flowers, or succulents into the gaps, turning your small fence into a live edge full of greenery. If you're working with limited space and need every inch to multitask, crate-based fencing is a perfect choice. It's economical, sustainable, and endlessly customizable to your garden's vibe. 6. Cabinet doors, from indoors to garden borders. Repurposed cabinet doors bring charm and compact structure to your tiny outdoor space. These smaller scale panels are perfect for creating low borders around flower beds or veggie patches. They're often pre-framed, meaning less work for you when assembling, and can be arranged in rows or zigzags to add shape and interest to your space. Their thickness makes them durable, even in varied weather conditions. 'Transform them with bold paint or stencil patterns for extra flair. Cabinet doors offer a flat, paint-ready surface, so they're perfect for adding color, motifs, or even inspirational garden quotes. Whether you go boho, farmhouse, or modern, you can personalize your fence to reflect your garden style. It's a creative, budget-friendly way to give your garden a touch of personality and polish. 7. Metal grates and bed springs. Industrial chic for small spaces. Old metal grates and even bed springs can become stunning vertical fencing with an industrial twist. Their open design allows light to pass through while still marking off garden areas effectively. They're great for climbers like ivy or beans and add a modern yet raw edge to your outdoor aesthetic. Perfect for small urban gardens craving that gritty, repurposed charm. Their durability means you can use them season after season without worry. Weld or tie several together using metal wire or zip ties, then anchor them with poles or wooden posts. Add hanging pots, string lights, or climbing plants to soften the look if desired. The contrast between rugged metal and lush greenery brings instant visual drama to tiny garden spaces. 8. Old drawers. Whimsical low borders with storage potential. Old wooden drawers make delightful small garden fences with built-in planting options. By standing them vertically or laying them on their sides, you can create layered, low fencing that defines pathways or separate sections of a garden. Their compact size makes them ideal for micro gardens on patios or in narrow side yards. Use the inner compartments to hold soil, pebbles, or decorative items. You can even turn some drawers into mini planters while others serve as visual dividers. Paint each drawer differently to create a mosaic of color and personality. With this approach, your fence becomes a playful and useful feature, transforming leftover furniture into a garden highlight. 9. Lattice offcuts. Lightweight and lovely. Leftover lattice panels from other projects can become graceful, semi-private fencing. Their crisscross design gives them a delicate appearance, making small spaces feel less confined. Perfect for balconies or small patios, lattice pieces offer both boundary and breathability, allowing light and air to move freely through your outdoor space. Customize your lattice with stain, paint, or climbing plants. They're ideal for training vines like jasmine or morning glory, which can transform a simple fence into a flowering feature. Plus, their thin frame makes them easy to attach to existing structures like railings or raised beds. Lattice offcuts prove that even leftovers can be luxurious when given a second life. 10. Broken furniture parts. Artistic assemblies with history. Disassembled furniture parts like table legs, chair backs, or armrests can be turned into sculptural fencing. This approach brings a sense of artistic, story-rich design to your garden. Each piece contributes unique textures and shapes, giving your space an eclectic, gallery-like vibe that stands out in even the tiniest yard. Arrange pieces based on height, curve, or detail for a curated look. Secure them in the ground or attach them to a base rail to create a whimsical border. Highlight the wood grain with oil, or paint each part in bright tones for a playful finish. This type of fence isn't just practical, it's a conversation starter with a rich past. 11. Picture frames, miniature portals to nature. Old picture frames offer a whimsical, imaginative fencing option for small gardens. When mounted onto posts or linked together with wire or string, they create a playful illusion framing views of your plants and flowers like living artwork. This is especially impactful in narrow outdoor spaces where visual trickery can make the area feel larger and more dynamic. 'Add chicken wire or mesh backing for extra function and texture. You can also hang small planters or art elements from within the frames, turning your fence into a decorative installation. Mix frame sizes and colors for an eclectic look or go uniform for a cleaner aesthetic. Either way, this creative idea turns discarded decor into garden magic. 12. Fence panels from salvaged closet doors. Clean lines with character. Closet doors, especially louvered or paneled types, make for neat and structured small garden fences. Their tall and narrow form creates a clean silhouette that naturally blends into vertical spaces. This makes them ideal for narrow garden beds, patio corners, or to frame off compost bins or storage zones in small outdoor areas. 'Closet doors often come with built-in detail that adds texture to your garden's visual layout. Whether you choose to repaint them for a bold statement or keep their aged wood grain for a more vintage feel, they adapt well to both modern and rustic styles. Line them up in a continuous row or alternate with open spaces to let air and light filter through. 13. Broken crates as modular fencing segments. Broken crates might not seem like much at first glance, but they offer surprising potential for creative fencing. By salvaging intact sections like sides and bottoms, you can combine them into modular fencing units that are easy to move, replace, and redesign. This is a practical choice for renters or garden tinkerers who love changing layouts often. 'These modular crate panels can be stacked, flipped, or hinged together for different effects. Leave some open for air circulation, while others can be used as cubby-style pockets for planting or decoration. The result is a fence that feels handmade, artistic, and adaptable to your space's changing needs throughout the seasons. 14. Repurposed picture ledges and wall shelves, layered beauty. Wall-mounted picture ledges or floating shelves can be cleverly transformed into layered fencing systems. These horizontal elements provide a subtle separation between spaces without overwhelming small gardens. Mounted between posts or low rails, they create a tiered effect that's perfect for borders or garden partitions. 'Shelves can also double as platforms for potted plants or garden decor. By incorporating different shelf heights, you introduce depth and visual movement into your outdoor space, making it feel larger and more thoughtfully designed. A few brackets, screws, and a creative layout are all it takes to turn discarded shelving into a standout garden structure. 15. Reused garden gates, functional fragments of the past. Old garden gates, whether metal or wood, can serve as strong and decorative fence elements on their own. Even a single gate panel can be used as a statement piece to divide or anchor sections of a small yard. These gates often have ornamental designs that instantly elevate the look of any space. Position them between recycled posts or against a wall to frame a garden nook. You can leave them swinging as a functional entrance or fix them in place purely for their aesthetic value. Their weathered patina and history bring personality to modern gardens, making them a perfect marriage of old-world charm and new-world sustainability. 16. Repurposed railing sections. Elegant structure on a small scale. Old stair or balcony railing sections can be reused to add classic structure to small gardens. These pieces are typically made from sturdy materials like wrought iron, wood, or metal tubing, offering both durability and beauty. Their height and spacing make them excellent for defining garden zones without sacrificing visibility or airflow. You can use railing pieces horizontally or vertically depending on your layout. Anchor them into the soil with garden stakes or secure them to existing structures for added support. Their ornate details often add elegance and character, turning your recycled fence into a standout feature that feels timeless and intentional. Conclusion: your garden, your canvas. Thank you for joining us today on The Right Place. As you've seen, your tiny garden can bloom with character, charm, and creativity, all by using materials that might have otherwise been thrown away. With a little imagination and resourcefulness, even the smallest space can become a sanctuary of sustainability and style. Be sure to hit that like button if you got inspired, and subscribe for more eco-friendly garden hacks, DIY projects, and space-saving ideas. We've got lots more coming your way every week, so stay tuned and turn your outdoor space into something truly special, one recycled piece at a time.